What is up and welcome back, and in this video I'm gonna be bringing you 5 insane new tricks, and I want to give you guys a huge thank you. Lately the channel has absolutely been popping, and even on the last video we got 12,000 likes. That is absolutely insane, you guys. You guys are the best, and I can't even explain to you guys how much you motivate me. I'm gonna be non-stop on the grind bringing you guys the best content. Anyways, jumping right into this first trick, there's actually a Maverick trick that you can do in order to take out a mirror that doesn't require you laying down and exposing yourself. You can actually take out the 4 spokes around the mirror and that will actually pop it out. But just doing one little trick like that, that's not quite good enough for you guys, the most badass subscribers on the planet. So you know what we're gonna do? If they happen to know this cool mirror trick, we're gonna be countering it by placing a half mirror wall underneath of it. Now when Maverick pops out a mirror like you guys see here by taking out the 4 spokes, that actually allows you to place a mirror directly below the mirror that they just popped out. Now if you're able to pull this off on any garage walls, this is an absolute death trap and pretty much guaranteed that they're not going to be able to breach this wall. Now you guys know the downsides of doing a half mirror wall is that the bottom half is still soft and so they can shoot out your feet. When you pull off this trick, the bottom is completely reinforced, and as long as you have good coordination with a team like having a Jaeger, there's no way that they're going to be able to pop this next one out, because once you get the half mirror wall on a reinforced section, you're pretty much invincible, and this is going to be an absolute death trap for anybody on the attacking team to approach. Now I want to give a big thanks to Alpha Instinct. He's actually the one that taught me this and showed me how to pull this one off. I also want to give a huge shout out to the nutty man himself, Nico. He was on the pro team VSDS and he is an absolute nut. He's so good at finding like different parkour tricks, and I'm actually going to feature a couple of his cool spots in this video, and I'll point out which ones they are. I'm going to link his Twitch down below. You guys should definitely check him out. Also, a quick reminder, we're still doing the $800 value PS4 Pro 500 million limited edition giveaway. If you guys are watching this, you probably already qualify, such as subscribing to my YouTube channel or visiting me on Instagram. So you guys probably already have a couple free ways to win. All you got to do is click the link down below to confirm it, and you guys will be entered to win this awesome $800 value giveaway. Now for our second trick, this is going to be an insane spawn kill. You're going to be going from pretty much 3/4 of the map onto anybody that spawns in the park area and goes on top of the rooftop. A lot of times people will climb up here, start pre-firing windows, and if they make the mistake of running to the front a little bit on the right half of the rooftop, you're going to be able to pop them all the way back from the reading room through the drone hole, going all the way to the spawn. This is a spawn kill I definitely recommend using an ACOG. You can still kind of like pre-fire the spot if you're using like a reflex or a hollow sight, which you'll see Nico and I do in a few seconds. We're kind of just pre-firing the spots with a hollow or reflex, but when you guys are using the ACOG, you can actually kind of calculate and see it easier. I'll show you guys what this looks like from the attacker's point of view right here, and you guys can see that this is probably one of the safest spawn peaks that you could possibly go for. The odds of them pre-firing you before you can get them are pretty much 0. If they're able to outgun you from the park spawn through the drone hole into reading room, then probably shouldn't be going for too many spawn peaks. Another huge advantage that you guys have right now is barely anybody knows about this one, so I definitely recommend adding this one into your arsenal if you like these spawn peaks. And also, if you're an attacker that always goes up on top of the roof and pre-fires the windows, you gotta watch out for this one now. Now for our third trick, this is going to be a nutty angle that Nico showed me, and I really like this one because it's practical for so many different bomb sites. Probably your best case scenario is if there's attackers that are pushing the wine cellar and garage, you guys can actually go up on top of the 3rd floor and get an angle all the way down to this car. A lot of times people drone out the garage, make the first initial push in, kind of stop at the car, take cover, and from here you guys are going to be able to get an insane angle. I'm going to show you guys how to line it up right here. First off, we're going to be popping open the hatch, and then we're going to be going into the bathroom. You guys could actually shoot this from the drone hole if you want to, but just so I could get an easier impact in there and show you guys a whole open angle of what you're looking at, I'm going to go into the bathroom and break the floor open. Now from here, you're going to be laying down inside of the bedroom hallway right next to the staircase, and you guys will be able to go through the drone hole, through the first floor, through the hatch, and down into the big garage. Anybody that passes that car on the side is gonna get completely wiped out. Now this is a good angle that doesn't require an ACOG. You could do this with a reflex and a hollow sight, and it's still very easy to see the difference. Of course, ACOG is going to probably give you a little bit more of an advantage than the other two sights. If red dot floats your boat, then that's good too. Now another cool way that you guys can use this angle, and like I was talking about how it's very versatile, is that you can use it to defend the reinforced wall from anybody pushing in the main entrance. If you guys don't open up the hatch, you guys can always still use this angle. Just keep your mic volume up, and anybody that pushes your left, you could either have a friend watch your flank. And this spot is really cool too because you're kind of protected from the boxes directly behind you. So if you got a couple roamers upstairs, you guys are going to be able to get some really nice angles down into this main entrance. And again, that main entrance is just such a common area. No matter where the bomb site is, you're going to have a great chance of using this spot and getting some nasty kills. Now going into trick number 4, you're gonna have to prep yourself and get ready to be called a hacker, because this spot you're gonna be pretty much invisible. Now let's just watch Nico vault up on top of the tree and watch him completely disappear. You guys can see he's pretty much a lumberjack, just taking a couple steps up and he's inside of the tree, and if not, he's directly behind it, so you pretty much can't see him. He can still see us. So we all know that library is very common to go for spawn peaks, watch the ladder, and just overall roaming space. A bomb doesn't spawn up here, but if they're defending a bomb site like in the bar, you're gonna have to have a top presence, as well as if you're playing hostage or the secure area, then this is an objective site. Once you go over to this edge, you're actually gonna get a vault prompt, and then from there you're gonna just look on the side of the tree and you're gonna be able to go parkour lumberjack man, and you're gonna just climb up here, and all you gotta do from here is lean right. You guys can get direct angles into the library, and then you guys can also open up other windows and watch a lot of the upstairs hallway and cut off huge rotations. You guys can also see, if you want to have a party up in the trees, you can get multiple people up here. This is a really insane angle that honestly, as a defender, even when the windows open up, I have never zoomed up inside of these trees, and so if somebody was holding an angle on me here, when I peek out, I would be absolutely dead for sure. You guys can also see you can maneuver around the trees very easily without falling off, and even if you do slide down, there's a little ledge that can catch you, and then you can just run away or do whatever you want to, so very easy escape. Now, as we get started with our 5th trick, I gotta let you guys know that JDeem figured out a little quirk with Capitão's crossbow. What he found was that you guys can actually get your crossbow bolts to go through any tiny little thing, whether it be a melee hole all the way to as small as 1 pistol bullet. Now we're gonna be taking this concept and we're gonna be going through and doing an insane angle, and we're gonna be using this, and you guys can do this to counter so many different mirror setups. This straight up looks like you're taking a firebolt and teleporting it to a certain spot that you want. All you gotta do is learn the angles and get them down, and this is another surefire way to get called a hacker. That's probably what I should have titled this video, is how to get called a hacker. So let's go into one of many different setups that you guys can do. If you guys wanna see a dedicated video to these bullet setups, let me know down below. This is just one of many. For our first one, just follow along with the on-screen instructions. We're gonna line the bottom of our crosshairs up with the furthest bolt on the left. Just wait until you get elevated. From there, you're gonna line your vertical crosshairs up with the left of the wall. From there, lean right. You're gonna put one bullet through the window, a second bullet to go through the wall, and from there, you're gonna be taking your fire bolt, shooting it through your 2 bullet holes that you just created, and basically teleport this fire bolt through the map to take out the very common Mira inside of the small office in the armory that overlooks West Balcony. I'm gonna show you guys the point of view as far as what this looks like as a defender. You guys can see that this crossbow literally looks like it just appears out of nowhere and takes you out. And like I said before, you guys can get really creative with this and do this on so many different areas. So just keep this little quirk in mind the next time you play Capitao, that his bolts can literally go through any tiny little hole, whether it's a little suppressed pistol shot. Anyways, you guys, I worked really hard on this video and I hope you guys learned something really cool from here. If you guys happen to know about any of these tricks already, feel free to leave the usual death threats, of course. I'm all for freedom of speech. Anyways, you guys, no matter what, I love you all. I can't thank you guys enough for the recent support. Don't forget to check out the giveaway down below. It's the least I could do. I wish you guys the best of luck on the giveaway. I'll see you guys all very soon in the next video. I cannot wait to share with what we got in the future planned. As far as the channel, Rainbow Six Siege, we got so much cool stuff that is going to be very useful. I love you guys all. I'll see you guys all very soon in the next video. Peace.